this video I will be going from a literal noob that never actually played Fish to someone that has the rod of the depths. And the first thing I did was getting level 5 to get a boat. Well, you might think it's easy, but it wasn't for me. Like, I've never played this game, so I really had to figure out a lot of things. So that's what I did. So I used some codes and I got some more money and other stuff. And so I bought the carbon rod, which was a pretty nice upgrade since I still had the basic one. And slowly but steady I leveled up to level 5 and now I could buy a boat. And I bought my first boat in Fish, which is the rowboat. So I went to Roslet Bay and I was fishing in a spot that I thought was good. Well, yeah, it isn't. And after a while I got 7,000 cash, which means I could buy this steady rod. And after seeing some great tutorials on YouTube, I finally found a pretty good spot to fish in. And that's what I did. I went from level 12 to level 19 pretty fast. So I decided to buy some bait and farm some more fish in this area since it was that good. And this is other stuff I got while fishing. And I even got some mythicals. And from the money I bought the speedboat since it was really fast and I was level 26. So now that I progressed a little bit more, I didn't really know what to do. And my tutorial video wasn't really clear about this either. So I just went fishing for hours straight. So I have reached level 41 and I have caught all these fish. So I got all this money and I thought it was time for a new rod. So I got in my boat and I went to Northern Expedition. And there it is, the Arctic rod. And I was really happy with this because it was a pretty big upgrade. And the tutorial video said I needed a enchant on my rod, so that's what I did. So I went to this location and enchanted my rod. And I was like, Sea Overlord, pretty good. So I went with it. And after some more grinding, I found this Megalodon and I was really hoping to get it. But someone else did. And after a while I really wanted to try out a different rod, which is the Trident Rod. Which wasn't easy because I had to swim all the way down and I had to complete the bestiary. Yeah, let's just call it the index. And as you can see, I had none. So I was really scared it was gonna take a long time. Especially because some YouTubers been saying that the sea mine, which is the mythical, is really hard to get. And that you can only get it in crab cages. So I placed a few of them. And I just started fishing to get some in my index. And my crab cages were ready, so I claimed them all. Without any success. So I placed more and more and more. So I did this a few more times and I didn't get the mythical. I also didn't get any legendary or mythical fishes, so that was really annoying. But I had another plan, so I went to Merlin and I bought some luck, which would help me a lot with this challenge. So I went back and swam down again and I placed some more crab cages. But still I didn't get anything good with fishing or with the crab cages. But then after trying multiple times I finally got the deep sea mine. And with this luck on my side, there also spawned a Aurora Borealis. So that means 6 times luck. So that was pretty easy. So now that I have completed this index, I only needed 5 relics to get into the secret cave where this Trident Rod is. And thanks to the guy that gave me a lot of OP stuff, because now I can complete this easily. And finally it was time. The door opened and I could buy the Trident Rod, finally. So once again I went to the altar to enchant my rod. And I was really hoping to get hasty because everyone's been saying that thing is really good on this rod. And I ended up with this enchant because it wasn't night anymore. So I had to deal with this enchant. So now there was only one rod left that I really wanted. And that is the Rod of the Depths. And for that I needed to complete another index, which was surprisingly easy. Because I got the key and one after I got the other mythical. Sadly it's not on video, but I was really lucky. So now the only thing I needed to do was catch the other fish from the index. And everything was going great. I catch the fish and I was having a good time. Until there was just one fish left. Or should I say, Ducky. But then this thing popped up. So I got back, I got my boat and I went to the megalodon. And after a while, a great white shark spawned. And I was like, let's just go to the great white shark since I'm not gonna catch the megalodon. And I was like, I'm not gonna get it since there are more people and they got a better rod than me. But then all of a sudden it was here, the great white shark. And I tried my best and everything, but I got it. Let's go. And I know it's not that good, but for me it was. So I went back in and all of a sudden I got the Ducky. And finally I have also completed Vertigo. And now the only thing I needed to do is open the door. Or at least that's what I thought. I'm so dumb, I'm so dumb. And now I knew that I needed money because it's really expensive and I needed 2 specific relics. But first I grinded some money. And after grinding and someone gave me a really good fish, I had a lot of money actually. So now I decided to appraise my relics to get a hexed relic and a abyssal relic. And man, this was hard. Luckily I got the hexed relic really fast, which was really nice. But I just couldn't get the abyssal relic. I tried so many times but the luck wasn't on my side. And after a while I found someone that wanted to trade it with me. So I was really happy. I gave him some other relic, I have no idea what it does. And he gave me the abyssal relic. And now we can go on with the adventure. So I hopped on my jet ski, jumped into this vortex and I went to the depths. And now there was just one thing left. Place the relics and do the maze to get to the rod. And that's what I did. I placed the red one and the blue one. And now the maze opened. So I put on my swimming gear and I jumped into the maze. And then finally I got to the surface and there was the rod of deaths. And now after a long grind I can finally purchase the rod of death. So let's do it. And there it is, it looks amazing. And I finally done it. It only took me 12 hours. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and see you guys in the next one.